Welcome to another edition of What the Hell's Going On Out There. Blessings to everyone, and it's always your reality. So we're going to venture into these 150 coke ovens of this video I recently came across. Just a massive complex on this entire, what they call a mountain. The whole thing looking like it was a structure. So you're going to take a closer look into this place, and you can decide for yourself what happened here and if the narrative is absolutely correct. The history of Battelle. I guess that's how you say it. So in 1902, following the discovery of limestone ore and coal, the ingredients to make pig iron, the Lookout Mountain Iron Company was organized and began building mining facilities in a town named Battelle after an investor, J.G. Battelle. So in 1906 is when it ceased. This ghost town deep in the Alabama woods holds a ghostly legend. So getting to this site, you spend, what says here, this person 30 minutes driving down 5 miles of dirt road and then hiking through the woods for nearly an hour. Okay. Goes on to describe it. And here's an interesting little story here. Strangely, the furnace itself was dismantled and moved to Calcutta, India, where it operated just until 15 years ago. You had to move it from Alabama to India. Gotcha. Here's a site here on the edge of the border of Alabama and Georgia. I visited some coke ovens, West Blockton, down in this area here. So right here, Lookout Mountain. Now the site, I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it's around this area somewhere. And it goes into Georgia over here. So they call this basically a ghost town. Here's one of the only black and white old pictures that I could find. Of course, we've got your usual horses and what have you here. But I'm not sure what furnace they're talking about. I guess the main furnace, whatever that was, they shipped to India. But in very strange looking bold picture here. But this is basically all we have to go by. Here are a few pictures that are online, photographs of this place. This picture that I found, it says that it's unknown of this structure. Brick everywhere, obviously en bloc. Right up the road on Lookout Mountain on the side of Georgia is a place called Rock City. Very interesting, to say the least. It's a very touristy place. Very interesting. Just to give a little reference, the coke ovens that I have visited are within these pictures here. Now the coke ovens that I'm about to show don't quite look like this. These coke ovens obviously have brick melted dripping. As you can see here, we're just about to compare what's going on at these other 150 coke ovens. I recently came across this video. It's from over 6 years ago of this guy stomping around the grounds of these 150 coke ovens. As you can see, this place is massive, and you'll see more here in a minute. Huge stone walls go on forever. Brick everywhere. As you can see here, pulling up some brick out of the clay, the dirt. Just in total ruins. They have these coke ovens scattered about, just totally destroyed. And you have all this block work that looks like block work. Just a massive, massive complex. And look at that thing. Wow, we'll get to that in a minute. But keep in mind, this is deep, deep in the woods. It's on private property. You have to travel down a 5-mile dirt road, then venture into the woods. Don't know the exact location yet, but definitely on my bucket list, and try to get some permission to go around this area. But brickwork everywhere. Now, this was only in service for 4 years, 1902 to 1906, they say. Then some dismantled just the furnace part, whichever that is, to India. Very interesting. So we're going up to this structure, and just the different levels going almost down like pyramid style. Just total destruction here. And where is all this? These are supposed to be some of the coke ovens. Totally gone. Where is this dirt and clay and rock and everything coming from? How did it just become like this? You can't even tell what it was. Only by reading the narratives. That was one of the ovens that you can actually tell. Walking along the top of these ovens here, you got brick every now and then sticking out of it. But again, how does it just turn like this in 120 years? Here's the only few that you can tell survived as far as the supposed oven. But here you have these big blocks, and then this is brick. It's looks like it's changed into this and just totally demolished. Why are you using huge blocks again when there's brick everywhere and in the ground? And this thing here, look at the rubble on the bottom, and you still have brick on top. Just cooked out. Towards the top, you still have brick left all along the top, and you can see that they are cooked. The edges, they're all different colors, but definitely cooked out brick. And all this in here, what is this mess? Doesn't even look like concrete. It's just pieces and pieces of brick, rubble, stone, rock. Did not deteriorate like this through weather. Of course, in my opinion. Just a huge complex. Goes all the way in the back, up the hill. Again, where did all the dirt and stuff and clay on top of all this come from? Here we have one somewhat left over. As you can see, bricks in here, multi-layered, and you can see the arch going over this way, all connected, merged together, except for this one. What happened there? Three, 4-layer brick. Big clue, it's old world. Just total destruction and annihilation of this place in the middle of nowhere. Goes all the way up that mountain. It's all structure, the entire mountain. Here, this is nothing but brick. I mean, 50, 60 brick deep. In the middle here, just looks totally cooked, melted out. Yeah, the footage is a little shaky and it's from over 6 years ago, but this is the only one I could find. There hasn't been many people out here, I don't think. Look at the grounds everywhere. Total destruction.